Forspoken has had a very long build-up, but we're approaching the time of release, and that is coming very, very soon in January. To help generate a little bit more hype, Square Enix has released a demo available on the PlayStation 5 store. So if you were remotely interested in Forspoken, I would recommend jumping into the demo before the release on the 24th of January, 2023. Well, Forspoken is readily available on the PlayStation Store. It's a fairly unique demo, as it appears to be not a section of the game, it's an original curated slice. So you have a few objectives, so you can run around the open world to get a real feel for what Forspoken is, and what it's all about, speed, combat and parkour. So far, the response to the demo hasn't been entirely positive. It's a very mixed review from players. It's definitely a Marmite game right now, people love it and hate it in equal measures. A quick glance at the Forspoken subreddit and you'll see posts titled, "This is the best game Square has ever released." Other players say, well, they're glad Square released a demo because now they know to avoid the game until it goes on sale. Well, that is an absolute ouch. Personally, I think the game is somewhere in the middle. So the gameplay is fast, the combat's fun, the parkour is quite interesting. For a demo, it manages to keep me engaged. Whether or not it's going to keep me engaged for the whole game, well, that is a question yet to be answered. So Square Enix's internal teams are generally known for creating Final Fantasy games, but after Final Fantasy 15, Square decided to do something a little bit different and founded a new internal Square studio called Luminous Productions, and their mission was to create new IP AAA games. Studio took the engine developed for Final Fantasy 15 and started developing Forspoken. First known as Project Athia, it is now known as Forspoken, of course. Well, the main character in Forspoken is Frey Holland, who's played by Ella Balinska, and Balinska has described Frey as a young woman in a beautiful yet threatening world. And one of the trailers sees Frey transported from the modern day New York to one with castles with dragons. After stepping through a portal, they arrived in the mystical land of Athia. The gameplay in Forspoken is action, adventure and RPG. Frey moves incredibly fast across the environments, among the high fidelity backgrounds, as well as traversing the environments. Frey can climb, run up onto surfaces and jump as well, in similar gameplay to 2018's Marvel's Spider-Man. Frey has magical abilities which include forming a shield of light and making vines explode out of the ground at a moment's notice. Frey can also fire high-speed projectiles at enemies, so it seems like Frey has a decent arsenal at her disposal. Environments look really gorgeous and varied from what we've seen so far in this demo. They include fantastical architecture, cliff edges, grasslands, and traversal appears to be a massive component of the game, and getting around the environment quickly and easily is going to be really, really important. Well, let me know down there in the comments if you're looking forward to Forspoken. And that is it for now concerning Forspoken, but let me know what you think of it and whether you're looking forward to that game. So you can hit me up on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast, also on Patreon at patreon.com/Let'sSpeakInVideoGames, or you can also let me know down in the comments. Hit that subscribe button down below and subscribe to This Week in Video Games. Or you can check me out on Twitter at TWIVG Podcast. If you enjoyed this video, found it useful, liking and sharing the video would really help me out. Otherwise, check out the other videos on the channel. Well, thanks again. I'll see you soon.